time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own Wbontv, the leader in local sports television. Watch live on your big screen with the Wbontv Roku channel or by streaming the live player at wbontv.com. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
The best that he can be in life, Mr. Jaden Adams. Our next senior is Mr. Michael Bannister. Michael is the son of Pam and Mike Bannister, being escorted by Morgan Flannery. He has been a member of the boys basketball team for 2 years. After graduation, Michael will be attending Western Kentucky University to major in environmental science. His favorite memory is getting to go to WKU for summer camp. Michael would like to thank his parents for always pushing him in school. Mr. Michael Bannister. Our next senior is Mr. Trent DeVries. Trent is the son of John and Beth DeVries. He's played basketball at Madison Southern for 1 year. After high school, Trent plans to play college basketball. He will never forget all of the AAU tournaments that he got to take part in. Trent would like to give a special thanks to his parents. He's being escorted tonight by his father, John. Mr. Trent DeVries. Our fourth senior is Dalen Gamble Harris. Dalen is the son of Carl Gamble and Antoine Harris. He has played basketball at Southern for 4 years. Dalen is also a member of our track team. After high school, he plans on going to college and studying business management. Dalen's favorite memory is going to Florida. He would like to thank all of his coaches for consistently supporting him. Mr. Dalen Gamble Harris. On behalf of all of our faculty and staff at Madison Southern, we would like to thank these seniors and their families for participating in basketball at our school. We wish them the best of luck with future plans. Please give our seniors another round of applause.
Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Madison HVAC is everything you would want a service company to be. The cold weather is here and it's a great time to have your heating and air unit looked at by the professionals of Madison HVAC. Their upfront pricing won't leave you with any financial surprises once the job is complete. Their team of experts is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because you don't get to choose when you have a heating and air conditioning emergency. Visit MadisonHVACR.com and see why so many have chosen them as their source for heating and cooling.
At the Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically, or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Welcome in, everybody, to Madison Southern High School here in Berea as the Eagles of Madison Southern take on Perry County Central on Senior Day here at Madison Southern. The Eagles come in at 4-7 after a tough loss last night at Madison Central. The final score was 65-61 Madison Central. The Eagles led most of the game, came up short at the end. I'm here with Robert Montgomery. I'm Jonah Wooten. We'll be on the call today for Wbontv. Robert?
Doing pretty good today. We was here earlier for the girls JV and varsity game. They both were successful in their victories today. The JV boys was successful just now in their 51-19 victory over Johnson Central. Perry Central. I'm so sorry about that. And we're looking for 4-0 today with varsity.
Yeah, it's been a successful day so far basketball for Madison Southern as the girls pick up JV and varsity wins over Woodford County. And the JV boys get us off to a good start here against Perry Central. The Eagles got to honor 4 seniors today: Trent DeVries, Jaden Adams, Dalen Harris, and Michael Bannister. 4 really good kids who have contributed to this team in many different ways, not just this year, but years prior. And I know Coach Newton's looking forward to seeing them get to come out and play today, and we look forward to seeing what they can do. Again, I'm Jonah Wooten along with Robert Montgomery here on WBON-TV as we will bring you the broadcast of the Madison Southern Eagles against Perry Central Commodores. We'll take a break and be right back here on WBON-TV.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Thank you for tuning in to Live and Local High School Sports on WBON-TV. Please tell our sponsors how much you enjoy the broadcast, including these great local businesses.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Madison HVAC is everything you would want a service company to be. The cold weather is here, and it's a great time to have your heating and air unit looked at by the professionals of Madison HVAC. Their upfront pricing won't leave you with any financial surprises once the job is complete. Their team of experts is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because you don't get to choose when you have a heating and air conditioning emergency. Visit MadisonHVACR.com and see why so many have chosen them as their source for heating and cooling.
At the Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically, or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
All right, we're back here at Madison Southern High School for the varsity boys game between Perry Central and the Eagles, and I'm now joined by Jeremy Grant, our main play-by-play guy. He had to miss the girls game, but he's back. Welcome back, Mr. Grant.
Yeah, looking forward to this game. I got to see the little bit of the girls' game earlier. Looks like they're just rolling right on. Got to watch the boys' game last night on WBON. That exciting game. A lot of crazy things happening there in the second half. It basically came down to the end. Some execution, missed some free throws. Weren't able to get the shots to fall at the end. Central was, and that was kind of the difference in the game. But that also kind of shows you that first game that they played wasn't a fluke, that Southern kind of hung with them. Last night they showed, hey, we're going to be hard to knock off, and that saying, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year. And, anything will happen here in a few weeks when you get to the district tournament.
Yeah, I thought for sure that I think a lot of people thought that the first game was a little bit closer than it should have been. But like you said last night, the Eagles showed that, that was legit, that first game. You lose by 5 the first game, lose by 4 the second game. So, hopefully we get to see a matchup in the district tournament. It's not always guaranteed like last year, but that's what everyone hopes for, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's not only will it be a good game if they meet up again, but there's just going to be that much more intensity. And you add that layer of now you've got the district tournament going on. I know, not all the sports. Volleyball, we play everybody twice. So, we know we're going to see them a third time probably. So I know that's a little bit unusual in a basketball season to know, hey, we're going to get a chance to play these teams 3 times. And you start to figure out tendencies and you start to figure out things. You get a better look at them than you would have just with that one matchup. And I know traditionally it's usually like the first game back in November, and then you see them in March, and so it's a lot of game film that you're studying. But here you got those 2 times that you've played them here in relatively short succession. And, it's going to be a very interesting matchup if it does work out that they see each other in the district tournament.
Yeah, I wish that on a normal year they got to play a home and home, but that goes back to where they draw for the district tournament. Most districts around here seed, so you play twice, but anytime we get to see Madison Central and Madison Southern play, it's always going to be a good one, so the more the merrier.
Yeah, and that goes for any sport, whether it's basketball, volleyball, football, soccer, whatever. There's just an intensity and just an event type atmosphere you have in any sport that's playing when it's Southern and Central on the court.
One specific for the Eagles today is we see Walter Smith over on the sideline. In street clothes, he will not be playing today. He played last night and got injured, so Walter Smith will be out today, but it's senior day here, so all 4 seniors you would assume are going to start: Trent DeVries, Jaden Adams, Dalen Harris, and Michael Bannister. And Perry Central comes in at 3-7. I don't believe we have any common opponents between the 2 teams, but Madison Southern's 4-7, and they've been playing pretty good basketball lately, so that shows you that the record doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, especially early in the season, we were looking at a lot of those losses were 1 point, 3 points, 5 points. And so I'm sure if you add up those 7 losses, you're probably looking at a 20 to 30 point span over that. And that's like you said, those records can be misleading when you look at a 4-7 team that's played a bunch of close games versus a 4-7 team that's lost, 7, 20, 25 point games. And, playing in those tight games, especially we've talked about how this group is young, they're inexperienced. You play those tight games, and it's going to pay dividends later in the season. And I think, you've seen that, the other night in Franklin County where, they picked up a big win after not really touching a ball or being on the court for almost 2 weeks. And then last night kind of following that back up with a good effort against Madison Central.
Yeah, and I believe I'm looking here on their schedule, and I believe there's only been 3 or 4 games where the margin's been very big, and I think more often than not those have been wins. I remember Marion County, we covered that game. That was a big win. The game against Garrett County they had was a big win. And Harrison County was a big win. And the only really big loss was at Somerset, and it's always hard to go into the 12th region, specifically Somerset and Pulaski County, and come out with a win.
Yeah, and also if you look at a lot of those losses, the point differential is a little misleading because those games were pretty tight up until the last minute or two, and then you get into the situation where you've got a foul and you're taking some shots that you typically wouldn't take. So what was a 1 or 2 point game may end up being a 7 or an 8 point game, on the final score.
Yeah, and the game last night against Madison Central, the difference between that and the first game, Central had the lead pretty much the whole game, and the Eagles came back and at the end only lost by 5, but last night the script was flipped and Madison Southern had the lead for a majority of the game, it seemed like, and just couldn't close it out at the end. But that has to be a good, I know Coach Newton isn't a moral victory type guy, but you can't not be encouraged when you see the trend.
Yeah, and I'm not a big moral victory guy either, but as a coach, sometimes you have to take those moral victories because it would be real easy to come in and be like, oh, we lost to Central, we had a lead late, we weren't able to hang on, and that can affect your psyche. So to come in and be like, no, look at it this way, the last game, like you said, it was flipped. We kind of started off really well and kind of just hung on to stay close. Last night, Central took that lead back. Southern and Central were just swapping leads back and forth. Like, we were in that game. It was competitive. A few more plays. We knocked down some free throws. We're coming out on the other side of that scoreboard.
Yeah, and I'm sure that conversation will be had in the next couple of days. I assume it would be hard to take the high road in the post-game locker room last night, but I'm sure everybody was a bit frustrated, but it's definitely something they can build on. And the last 4 or 5 times that Southern and Central have played, the margin has gotten smaller each time. So I believe we're in for a couple years in a row here with some really good matchups.
Yeah, and that's something that we saw in volleyball is, we were used to getting, our brains beat in, and then you take a set off of them, and then you take a couple sets, and then you start winning. And now, it's an extremely competitive match every time.
For today's matchup, featuring the Commodores of Perry County Central and your Madison Southern Eagles. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Senior guard number 14, J. Grant DeVries. The big man at number 54, sophomore Brent Ursley. And a 6'2" guard, number 30, David Harris. Madison Southern is head coach, Austin Newton.
So like Jonah said, it is senior day here. I know with all the COVID stuff and especially the weather this week, I think this is the third time. I guess the third time's the charm here as they've scheduled senior night. And, not only do, they have to contend with all this COVID stuff for their scheduling, now it looks like the weather is going to be playing a big role in some of the scheduling stuff too. It's Perry County Central inbounds.
Looks like the Eagles start out in a little 1-3-1 zone. They really like that trapping pressure zone.
Yeah, and looks like Perry County's going to start in a 2-3. Here's Bannister. Has it top of the key over to Harris. 3. Money. Gambrel Harris knocks down the 3 as the Eagles lead 3-0 here early. Skipped around.
You love to see Dalen get that shot. I was his teammate for 4 years. He's an awesome kid.
3 no good there for Day. Rebound pulled away. Bannister goes down, pulls up, no good. Perry County there. Brock, a little soccer move there, wasn't able to get the dribble down, gets it around. Adams at the defense, top of the key. Over in the wing, no good, and DeVries will come down with the rebound. Looks up to Harris, puts the dribble down, out to Adams. And then bring it out top, and they'll reset the offense here. Adams over to Harris. Looks into Ursland. Got a double. Good hustle there by Day. But possession will stay with the Eagles. Brett's had a nice couple of games here. Hadn't been stuffing the stat sheet, but he's been a good presence out there.
Yeah, he makes the world of difference in the paint for the Eagles.
Adams over to DeVries. Up top to Ursland. Swings it over to Harris. DeVries on the screen. Comes up, looks into Ursland. Has it 14 feet. Little spin move, little bouncing. And yeah, they're going to call a walk.
He's so young that by the time he starts finishing more and gets more comfortable around the basket, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. He's 14 feet from the basket trying to put a post move on. He's also going to get a little more experience there. As Perry County scores, make it 3-2. The Eagles lead here as Bannister brings it up. Adams over to DeVries. Long 3. No good. Ursula gets the rebound. I'd say he kind of gathered that ball up. Like to see him go straight back up with that. But he's going to draw the foul there. So Ursula will go to the line to shoot 2.
Brock picks up the foul. And, yeah, I mean, just it makes you a lot more comfortable as an offensive player knowing that, and as Coach Newton, it makes him a lot more comfortable, too, knowing if we shoot a 3, the chances of us getting the offensive rebound if it doesn't go in are a lot higher when Brett's in the game.
Ursland hits that one, and Jay Rose will come in as Harris is going to limp off. And TJ, our trainer here, is going to take a look at him as Perry County comes down. Good little pump fake, ball knocked away. Nice little shot there for Brock. And we've got a tie game here, 4-4. Bannister brings it across. DeVries over to Adams. Adams down to Ursland on the wing. He'll take that shot.
There we go.
Good.
I don't think Perry Central expected that.
No. And that's the thing for a big man. He's got a really nice shot, got some good hands. Really stretches that defense out. Like I said, they weren't expecting that. And Fannin there had a good idea, just wasn't able to complete the pass. And the Eagles will bring it back here as Bannister brings it over with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ursuline over to Adams. Then to DeVries on the wing. And he hits a three. And they're going to take a 30-second timeout.
The Eagles do a good job when a team plays a zone like that of just spacing it out and making the defenders choose who they're going to guard. Because when you're in a zone and you got two guys on your side, you just got to pick who you're going to guard. So one of them's going to be open to shoot. And when you have that many shooters on the court at once, the chances of you getting an open three are very likely. And they've done that. They've done the exact same thing on the last two possessions. That time was DeVries. The time before that, Ursuline.
Yeah, and that was 23 their day. After that went up and went in, he just kind of shrugged his shoulders because, like you said, they're making the bottom of the zone come out and pick up that wing, and it's leaving that baseline shot open. So the Eagles able to capitalize up 10-4 here, back-to-back threes. And now they're going to pick up a little full-court man. And then gets it over to Beverly. Beverly drives down. And nice little look and take there for McKenzie. I think that's who that was. Ursuline. Bannister doesn't use the screen out to Adams. Bannister puts down the dribble. Nog had it back tapped. Come down, loses control of it, pulled back up by Day, who puts it in. And I think that's more of a frustration foul there. Going to be Adams first and the team's first.
Yeah, on a play like that, as being the defender, in a perfect world, you're going to, I'm not sure what happened here.
Well, we got a stoppage in play here.
Is there blood on the court? I think that's what it is. But anyways, going back to that play, as a defender, in a perfect world, you'd like to, if you're going to foul him, you don't want him to have a chance to even make the shot. You don't want to commit an intentional foul, but you don't want to foul him, but also let him shoot just a normal layup.
Yeah, it was like Adams just kind of got in the way, and he didn't, try to stop the shot. He just kind of was there. There was a play late last night in that Central game. I think it was Hudson kind of got in a similar situation. They were coming in on the baseline, and he was just kind of there. And this is a team that likes to take a lot of charges, and I think sometimes they haven't caught up yet with, hey, I want to take a charge here or not. And but they don't make the three-point play successful there, so still 10-8 Eagles. Rose out to Ursuline. Gets it over to Bannister. He's going to bring it back to the top of the key. Now, still in a 2-3, but they've kind of extended it a little bit. Rose with the 14-footer, kind of wide open. Nice little soft spot in the zone.
Yep, that middle will always be open. Good play by Jay Rose to find the spot.
Yeah, Eagles doing a good job of picking that zone apart, just being patient right now. Perry County gets it. Drive in there, tough play for McKenzie. 12-10, Eagles lead. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Rose is going to bring it over here on the near side, drives in. Lost control, but was able to get it out to DeVries. And going to get
illegal screen on Brett. And that's tough because we talked about this in games before. As the ball handler, you want to rub shoulders with the man setting the screen, and if you don't, it sets up it gives you a good chance of committing an illegal screen as McKenzie misses the layup.
Yeah, good. I was going to say, it was a great job breaking the press. That's an over to Rose. Rose on the S, no good. Pulled down by number 4, Brock. Brock looks down. Drive in for Beverly, and that was kind of one of those, like, look what I found, as Rose and McKenzie were fighting for that rebound. And it's a 12-12 game with 2:48 to go. Rose over to Simpson and comes to the top. Over to DeVries, looks underneath, nothing there. Gets it back out to Simpson. Simpson drives back to Rose. Rose is going to pull it back out. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Rose. I'm going to say, Beverly with some really nice defense there. Got called with the reach there. At the end of that, though, it'll be his first and the team's second. So both teams have 2 fouls here, team fouls. Out to DeVries. Over to Rose. Back out top. Over to Rose again. Rose looks inside. Nothing there. Dribbles around. Over to DeVries. Deep three. Good. 15-12. And a 30-second timeout to the Eagles.
It has to be tough to be playing defense, knowing you have the threats of Jay Rose and Trent DeVries out on the perimeter. And, I mean, they're not the only ones that are big-time shooters. They've been hot as of late, but you got Hudson can shoot. Trying to look at the Eagles bench right now. Jaden Adams can shoot. Brett Ursland can shoot. I mean, they've got a lot of options, and looking forward to the next 2 years, not just this, I mean, I think they can make some damage this year in the district and region, but the next 2 years will be very promising for the Eagles, as that sophomore group is really good and deep, and they've played together forever.
Perry County to inbounds here as we'll go down to 2 minutes in the first quarter as they come across. Ball's over today. Getting pressured. Ball's flying around. Simpson's going to end up with it. And we got a scrum on the floor. And they call a timeout there as Grant Holbrook ended up with the ball. And we got another 30-second timeout.
That has to make you excited as a coach when you have 3 guys get on the floor in one play. Hudson and Simpson double team. They both dove on the floor for the ball. Then it squirted away and got to Grant Holbrook, and he dove on it and had the presence of mind to call the timeout. That's a very mature play by Grant.
Yeah, and we've talked about this in other games too. It's when teams kind of do what Perry County did right there. They kind of pulled back, and as soon as they kind of take the foot off the gas, that pressure comes at them. And it ends up being causing some turnovers, getting into some situations like they did right there. They've done a really good job of kind of keeping the ball moving, and that's really the first time that they kind of let that pressure kind of get to them there. The Eagles will check the ball in here as DeVries will bring it up over to Rose. Rose, 3, good.
It's a tough combo out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, and those are not easy shots. Those are not like the wide open shots they had down there on the baseline. Those are some tough contested shots. Ooh, nice little no look. And Hudson did a good job of getting it up. Gets it to Holbrook. Holbrook over to DeVries. He gets it to Rose. And he'll kind of let the offense get settled here. Top of the key here. Over to Rose. Rose from the other wing. 3, good.
That's big time.
And you're going to get a full timeout for Perry County Central. Eagles have 21 points, and I think 18 of those are off of threes.
I would imagine.
So you've got Rose with a couple. DeVries has got a couple. Ursland has one. I want to say somebody else knocked one down. But that
Harris. Dalen Harris.
Yes, he very first three of the game.
Yeah. Yep, that's how that's Madison Southern basketball. Shoot threes, take charges. That's what they've lived by the past couple years, ever since Coach Newton's taken over. And I mean, It's hard to, I mean, when Madison Southern's hot, it's hard to, I mean, when you're the other team, there's not much you can do. I mean, you just got to run them off the line. But going back to the Eagles' defense, I would hate to be a ball handler and have Zach Hudson guarding me, or his brother Braden. I mean, they are just like pests. Like, they don't go away. And wherever the ball is, there's a Hudson there.
Yeah, and you look at that. You got, you know, the play a couple plays ago there. You had Hudson over there being a pest, as you said, and then you've got Simpson coming from the other side with that double team, and he's just so long and athletic. You know, it brings flashbacks to back when, you know, I was playing in middle school. I remember we played Lexington Catholic, and they had a couple guys on their 8th grade team that would eventually go on to play D1, and they would trap at the top of that thing, and you just hated for that to come because they were both so long. So here, again, Hudson, great job there with the defense. Going to hold it up here. Rose, pump fake, drives in, down the baseline, nothing, over to Simpson. Out top to Hudson, 3. No good, rims in and out. McKenzie pulls down a rebound, and Perry County comes down coast to coast all the way. Beverly not able to convert. Now here comes Rose. And he's going to hold it up. And it looks like Perry County Central's giving up on the 2-3, going man-to-man. 22 seconds to go. Holbrook has it here at the top of the key. And he's going to get it in the hands of Rose with 15 seconds to go. Rose has his pocket picked. Beverly's going to go down, lay it up, and in. Pull up from half court, no good. So the Eagles have a nice run there with the threes. 21-14 at the end of the first quarter.
And I'm Jonah Wooten along here with Jeremy Grant here on WBON-TV, and we'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on WBON-TV, Eagles and Commodores.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
All right, welcome back here. Getting ready to start the second quarter here at Madison Southern. The Eagles lead 21-14 as we get ready to start. Second quarter here as Rose will take the inbound. He's going to have it here at the top of the key. Fogel's checked in, gave him a nice little screen. Rose goes down, turn around into the lane. Good.
Jay Rose can get you a bucket.
Simpson again up there harassing at the top of this press. Gets it down to Day, drives in, and not able to convert. Perry County Central's had 2 or 3 good looks here, just haven't been able to get them in. Wide open. As DeVries will get him another 3. 26-14, the Eagles lead. And that was dangerously close to it, over and back. And because of that, he lost control, gets it up to Simpson. Out to another 3, no good. Rose fights off Hudson for the rebound. And Rose going to bring it out to the top. And now they've switched off. His feigning is on him, and he drives right by him, puts it up, and in, and he's going to draw the foul.
It's a big-time play by Jay Rose. He's just taken over, him and Trent DeVries. I mean, I don't know how many of the points they've combined for, but it has to be majority.
Fannin picks up his first, and that'll be the team's third. So only 5 fouls so far. So a pretty clean game overall. As here the Eagles have kind of went on a big run, 28-14. They've doubled up Perry County Central. Free throw's no good, and Fogle goes over the back. Really no reason for that. It's, again, just kind of being young, you realize, hey, he's got that ball pretty good. There's nothing I can do there. And, Joni, you have talked numerous times about your dislike of fouls 80 feet from the basket.
Yeah, it's just something that, I mean, there's just no, there's a good foul and there's a bad foul. Foul 90 feet away from the basket's a really bad foul.
Perry County does a good job moving the ball. I've been impressed with their ball movement.
Because on that last set of free throws that last free throw from Jay Rose, Brett Ursuline and Jaden Adams checked back in for the Eagles for Hudson and Rose.
So Simpson picks up a foul there. His team's fourth. Here's Perry County's got it up top. Beverly will bring it out. Gets it over to Fannin, back to Beverly. Drives around, puts up a 15-footer. Simpson, good defense there. But Beverly gets his own rebound. Yeah, 54, Ursuline. That's his second, the team's fifth, and that was Brett. Looked like he was kind of surprised to see somebody there getting with that rebound.
Yeah, I talked about it in the girls' game. It happened a couple times. The shooter knows where the ball's going to go better than anyone else on the court, so Beverly knew that shot was coming up short, and he was right there before anyone else could get there in time. And like you said, Brett was kind of surprised he was there. So we have a lane violation on Fogle.
You know, it's one of the things we've talked about with the girls, like with Reese, Estep, and Macy Daniels. They just do a really good job of anticipating where balls are going to go. And I think that's maybe one of the things that the boys lack right now is kind of having a sense in the rebounding game of kind of where those balls are going to go. But they're taking a lot of threes, so they are going to take some odd kicks, and they're not, not going to be kind of your traditional rebounds. Fogle, nice move down low. 30-16, the Eagles lead here. Perry County gets it in. Yeah. And McClarness there lost his balance as he was trying to make a move and decided to pass. And since I mentioned the girls team earlier, we'll mention, if anybody didn't see the girls game earlier, before that game, they gave Samantha Cornelison a ball to commemorate 2,000 points. That's a huge thing. So congratulations to her. Fogle goes up, gets the big rebound. Nice job there by Day to knock that out of the way. Goes down, big block by Fogle. Looks underneath. Tough shot there, no good. Hudson going to come down with the rebound.
Nice little sequence from Fogle. Got him a basket. Nice offensive rebound in that block. But like I mentioned earlier, wherever the ball is, a Hudson is there.
Yep. Again, I think that wasn't so much of a foul. It just happened to be that McClarness just was there when Zach was coming down. Brings out to Fogle. At the top of the key, nice backdoor cut by Hudson. Not
Good
able
cut
to
and pass.
Yeah, not able to finish it up. Nice little pullback, a step back jumper there by Beverly. 30-18. I was trying to say all those numbers together. Rose got lost there on the switch. Left him open. Adams over to Hudson. Hudson's going to drive in, leaves it to Fogle. Fogle drives in, and that's going to be a three-point opportunity for DeVries.
Really nice, tough, under-controlled drive by DeVries. I mean, there's not much you can do as a defender on that one.
Yeah, and that is one of the, they shoot the threes a lot, and that is one of the elements, that I have liked that I've seen here the last 2 or 3 games. They are trying to work that ball in more, driving in. Because if you've got that presence, if you can get inside, it's going to open up those three-point shooters as well when the defense collapses. Perry County Central here has it as Woods checks in for the first time, touched the ball there. Nice take there by McKenzie. And McKenzie's going to pick up his first, and that'll be the team's sixth. So the Eagles will be in the bonus for the last 4:23 here of the first half. Rose kind of left that pass behind Holbrook. And Brock not able to finish there. I think he anticipated some contact that didn't come. Rose down, gets doubled. And he kind of gets bailed out there.
You hate to foul right there because, you could sense that a turnover was coming or the Eagles were going to have to call a timeout. Nothing good was going to happen right there for Madison Southern.
Yeah,
so.
and that's just a court awareness thing of realize, hey, he's in a bad spot. I don't have to reach in here and try to smack this ball away. We're making a positive play, and like you said, there was nothing good getting ready to happen there. So Rose misses the front end of the 1-and-1 as Beverly drives down, and that's a pretty easy call. He's out of control, like a bull in a china shop there.
Yeah, good take by Jaden Adams. And I remember last year when I played, as a defender, you can kind of lead someone into a charge if you're guarding somebody, and that's kind of what Zach Hudson did right there. So he kind of gave his man a little bit of room, and it just led him right into Jaden Adams.
Adams coming around on the screen, out to Holbrook for three, no good. Hudson does a good job of tracking that rebound down. Rose over to Adams. He's going to pull the trigger. No good. And
I believe Zach Hudson pushed Commodore in the back.
I was going to say, I saw somebody hit the floor over there. So that is on Hudson. His first, team six. So everybody's in the bonus now. As Beverly's going to bring that down, gets it over to Fannin. Back to Beverly. Picked up by Adams over to Fannin. Fannin drives in, and now the ball went off of McKenzie there. Eagles 33-18 here.
It's invaluable having someone with Fogel's height on your team and Brett Ursland because, when Perry Central's driving in there, they know that they're going to be coming out of nowhere. It's almost like when Isaiah Cozart played at Madison Central.
Yeah, and Ursland and Fogel are two very different types of big men, so you kind of get a little something different out of each one of them. So again here, Perry County's got that trap over there just like before, and McKenzie just a little too overly aggressive there. He's basically laying on Trent there.
Yeah, and going back to what we were talking about with Fogel and Ursland, I'm not comparing them to Isaiah Cozart. That'd be an unfair comparison, but it's just knowing as an offensive player, when I drive in the paint and go up for a shot, there is someone way taller than me that more times than not is going to absolutely swat my shot and send it back where it came from.
So 35-18 after DeVries knocks down both free throws. 2:55 to go here as Beverly comes across. Eagles doing a good job on the help defense down low. Fannin has it top of the key, looks in to McKenzie. McKenzie spin move, goes up. I think McKenzie, I like what I see out of him. He doesn't kind of go in there tentatively. He's not the biggest guy down there, but he knows how to throw that body around.
Yeah, one of the biggest parts of being a post player is knowing what you're going to do when you get the ball and knowing where you're at on the court, because more times than not your back is to the basket, so you got to have a feel for it, and he seems to have that feel.
Not able to get him either one to go in as Rose picks up the rebound. Over to Adams. Gets it out to the top of the key to Bannister. Bannister looks over here to Hudson in front of us. Out to Adams. Adams over to Rose. Looks in. Got caught on the switch. And DeVries is going to get him 2 more. Having a big game so far. 37-18 Eagles.
And Rose and DeVries are doing a really good job of playing off of each other.
So Beverly scores there for Perry County Central. Cut the lead to 17 as we go down to 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Or second quarter, sorry. I think you'd have a little bit of a mismatch there with Trent. Now they've switched.
Good pass.
Bannister over on the baseline. 3, no good. Hudson had it, not able to pull it in. And Beverly's got it. Beverly dangerously gets it out there. Hudson has it. And he's out of bounds.
That was a really good job of Hudson and Bannister on knowing that that was a perfect spot to trap. And, I mean, like we've mentioned several times so far, that trap defense, so much of it is timing and knowing when to trap, and that was a perfect job right there.
37-20, a minute and a half here in the second quarter. Looks down underneath. Somebody got lost there. Woods. So good look, good heads-up play. Woods with 2 of the easiest points he'll ever score in his life. And Bannister is going to bring it over here on the S. Comes across on a screen. Perry County Central's not doing a good job communicating screens because they are leaving people open. And some bodying up there on Bannister. And that foul's on Castle. And I believe we're in the double bonus now.
In the girls' game earlier this afternoon, or this morning rather, the Eagles found a way to expand that lead by a lot, almost doubled it right before halftime. So let's see if the Madison Southern boys can do the same thing here and get this lead maybe to 20 or more going into the half.
Yeah, I know. I had to take my daughter. That's why I wasn't here. I was with her, and she was doing something, and I was watching the game, and like I said, I looked down. It was like a 10, 12-point game, and then when I was able to check it again, like 5 minutes later, they were up 20-something. So Perry County Central here, inbounds, Fannin over to Beverly. Southern really extending this pressure out. As Beverly goes in, gets it back down the baseline, puts it up down there. That's Castle, no good. And Adams had the rebound and was falling out of bounds, just kind of chucked it out there. Beverly 3, no good. And Fannin ends up with it and gets fouled.
Yeah, talking about that extended defense, I mean, Perry County plays in the 14th region, and it's rare to see a 14th region team play like that. So Coach Newton knows that, and that's what's pretty common in the 11th region. So he knows that Perry County's not used to seeing this, so I think it's a good move, and it's paid off so far.
Yeah, and that's, I think, as crazy as some of the COVID stuff has made, scheduling and everything, I think that's actually one of the positives I've seen is you are getting to see some teams from some different regions and some teams you typically don't play, and you're getting an opportunity to kind of play against some styles you may not normally see. As Beverly gets the steal there, he goes down and puts it in, and they're going to cut the lead to 12 here with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Bannister's going to bring it up. 6 seconds to go here. Bannister almost lost his dribble down to Simpson. Puts it up. No good. Oh, and the 3 at the buzzer. I don't know what just happened.
I think they may have given a technical foul. Yeah, they gave a technical foul against Perry County.
Who? I don't know what happened. I just saw them throw the ball up there.
I think it may have been for slamming the ball down after they waved it off.
Yeah. So they've assessed the technical to Beverly. So 37-25. Thought the Hail Mary there was going to be good. Now they've gone to call the technical. Rose not able to knock down the first one. And hits the second one. So the Eagles will go in with a 13-point lead when it looked there for a few seconds like they were going to go in with a 9-point lead.
Yeah, that's a big difference right there. I mean, that's a 4-point swing. I mean, with him hitting that free throw.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not what you want if you're Perry County, but I mean, I can't imagine what the locker room would have been like, what Coach Newton would have said if they gave up a half-court shot. I would have made it a 9-point game.
Yeah, 9-point game.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
So, interesting. It almost seems like every time that the boys play, there's some sort of interesting thing that happens at some point during the game. Clocks malfunctioning or technical being called on a half-court heave there or three-quarters court heave. So 38-25 here as we go to halftime. And we'll take a little break here and be back here with you on WBON.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Welcome back here to Madison Southern High School here on WBON-TV with you. The Eagles against Perry County Central. Eagles leading here at halftime, 38-25. Just looking at the stats, the Eagles were on fire in the first quarter, 67% from the three-point line. Cooled off quite a bit, 1 of 6 in the second quarter, but overall for the game, they're shooting 55% from the floor, 47% from the three-point line. And when you're shooting like that, you're going to be leading or in a lot of ball games.
Yeah, and Trent DeVries and Jay Rose have been leading the way for the Eagles, and they have combined for 29 of the 38 points. And most of those have been on threes, and if not a three, it's been an and one layup, and they converted the free throw more times than not. So you like to see that. And a couple other stats that stick out to me is the 2 leading rebounders for the Eagles, or the 3 leading rebounders are Fogle, Hudson, and Rose. And, I mean, you expect someone like Fogle to lead the team in rebounds, but like we keep talking about every game, is Zach Hudson is going to find the ball. And some players, rebounds find them, and that's not the case with him. He goes and gets the rebounds, and none of them are flukes at all.
Yeah, and Hudson is one of those guys, and you kind of mentioned it there in the second quarter. You know, whether you're playing in a game like this or in a pickup game somewhere, he's the guy that you would want on your team and the guy you would hate to be on the other team, because he's just so active. He knows kind of how to body up. He knows how to kind of be aggressive and not kind of go over that line where he's going to get a lot of fouls. And he's just annoying, but in a good way if you're his teammate. You know, he's just an annoying kind of player that's in there and just disrupts things. He's getting steals, he's getting rebounds. And overall, the hot shooting of the Eagles are what got them out to the lead. They had it up there to about 20 at one point. Perry County Central went on a nice little run to kind of cut back into that lead. Thought they'd cut it to single digits there at the end of the half, but the referees waved that three-quarter shot off. That would be one of the concerning things that I would look at for the Eagles when you look at the stats. Again, points in the paint. Perry County Central's got 20 points in the paint, and they're not a big team. This is one of the few times that the Eagles probably at every position are just as tall, if not taller. So the fact that they're able to get in there and get those balls inside, because they haven't shown they can shoot the ball outside.
Yeah, Perry they haven't hit a 3 yet. They've only attempted 2. And any basket they've hit that hasn't been in the paint is normally just a Beverly pull-up jumper, just a mid-range jumper. So, and I mean, that's how teams play in the 14th region is, they beat you in the paint, hard-nosed. They play hard-nosed basketball. And McKenzie is the one in the paint who I would be putting an emphasis on if I was the Eagles. He seems to, like we said, have a really good feel, have some good footwork, and he knows how to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, McKenzie, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Seems like he's got a ton more rebounds than that. But he's been in there. He's getting his hands on balls. So even balls that he's not pulling down as a rebound, he's knocking them off to somewhere else. So we'll kick it here to commercial, and then we'll come back here on WBON-TV with the second half. Thank you all for watching.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Madison HVAC is everything you would want a service company to be. The cold weather is here, and it's a great time to have your heating and air unit looked at by the professionals of Madison HVAC. Their upfront pricing won't leave you with any financial surprises once the job is complete. Their team of experts is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because you don't get to choose when you have a heating and air conditioning emergency. Visit MadisonHVACR.com and see why so many have chosen them as their source for heating and cooling.
At the Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back here, Madison Southern High School. Jeremy Grant and Jonah Wooten here with you. Getting ready to start the second half. It's been a full day of basketball here. The girls played earlier against Woodford County. Picked up another win. I believe that moved them to 11-2. So they just keep rolling right along. The boys, after a big win against Franklin County the other night, came up just short against Central tonight, and have a lead here, 13 points here at halftime. Now we've got several games kind of scheduled here as everybody's trying to jam games in here as we wind down the season. I think when I was talking to Mr. Simmons earlier, it seemed like there was about a game, at least one of the boys or the girls, one were playing almost every night. But we'll see that weather coming in, that may affect that. Oh, good reach in there. I thought that was clean. But they're going to call DeVries there on the foul. And that's going to put Day at the line.
Perry County seems to be like a really good team at forcing fouls upon the other team. So Madison Southern, they need to try their best not to get into too much foul trouble here. The beginning of the third quarter is always one of the most important parts of the game for the Eagles this season.
Yeah, right now you don't really, you have Adams, DeVries, and Ursuline with 2. Yeah, and they're deep enough that foul trouble isn't normally a huge issue with them. Nice look under there by Rose, but that was a good read by Brock to pick that off. There you get Beverly, looks over on the wing, on the line, no good. And there's McKenzie picking up that rebound, going up. So now they have cut it to single digits. Hudson has it down the baseline. He's going to go into the free throw lane, comes across. And gets bumped by McKenzie, and that'll be McKenzie's third.
That's an unfortunate foul for McKenzie. He's just so much bigger than Hudson, and Hudson just kind of bounced off of him. And there's not much you can do there. That happens to Brett a lot as well.
Yeah, and that was one of those plays like McKenzie got over there, and then it was kind of like, I don't know what to do. Like, my body's here, but sometimes I think when you just stand there, it makes it look a little worse than if you're actually trying to make a move or trying to do something there. And Perry County gets it. Hudson gets in there, gets the ball, gets it over to Rose. Rose is going to drive in, spins, loses his control, comes down, not able to get it. Here comes Perry County. Kind of a wild sequence here as Beverly, or that was Day, just walks down, does a couple behind the back moves, and cuts the lead to 7 for the Eagles. Breeze drives in, and they're going to call a charge. And that'll be his third.
Like I said, the beginning of the third quarter is so important for the Eagles. It is for every team, but like last night for the Eagles at the beginning of the third quarter, they had to use 2 quick timeouts, and Madison Central cut the lead down to 1 or 2 points. So you want to make sure that Perry County can't take control of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a minute and a half in, and it's almost like it's a completely different game right now. McKenzie's going to get called for his 4th, I believe, here, as he was just trying to throw Jay out of the way. It's his 4th and the team's 2nd. So him having to come out for a while, I have him with 4. The scoreboard's only showing 3. So
yeah, we might not see McKenzie for a while.
yeah, so I mean, and he is a big presence that they have down there. Rose comes down, ball almost knocked away. That is one of the things, Jay kind of leaves that ball hanging out there a little bit too much sometimes. Beverly comes down, gets it to Brock. Brock spins, looks down low. Ursuline able to pick it up. Might have got away with the double dribble. Rose goes down, ball knocked away. Had Simpson. He tried to throw that ball through the defender instead of maybe trying to throw a little bounce pass there.
Let's see how the Eagles can do offensively here with neither DeVries or Rose in the game. Look for some other guys to step up.
Bannister did a good job there. He wanted to get that ball to Hudson. Ursuline gets the rebound. He's going to go up. Going to call a jump ball. It's good defense. Like to see Brett keep that ball up high. He likes to kind of bring it down, almost like he's like, I'm going to bring it down and go up with some force. I'd like to see him keep that ball up high. But again, that's just a young, he's just only a sophomore. Bannister, top of the key, over to Adams. Perry County Central down 7, but they definitely had the momentum here. The Eagles seem very flustered. Right now is there. They throw that ball away, so there's another turnover. Perry County Central has it. Drive, Fannin in. That's Day. He drives down. Good defense there by Ursuline. Perry County Central gets the rebound. Looks down to Day. Day, fade away, step back, good over Ursuline. And Coach Newton's seen enough. He's going to take a timeout here. And that will be a full timeout, and we'll take a break here with him.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically, or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Welcome back here to Madison Southern. Eagles up 38-33, but Perry County Central on a run here to start the second half. Have cut this lead to 5. Was 14 at the half, so here they've been on basically a 9-0 run. As Bannister's going to bring it down. And not able to slow his feet down. And they have basically gotten a turnover or counting offensive fouls in there too. The majority of the trips here early in the second half. So Perry County Central, another chance to cut into this lead. Over to Day. Day's going to drive in. Had the layup.
We had a whole pile of players on the floor. I don't know what the call necessarily was. Illegal screen.
They were calling. They called McLarenus. He was trying to seal off there on the baseline, which is a smart play. But he kind of had his arm out. He looked like a cornerback trying to keep somebody from going around him. Now Hudson has it top of the key. The Eagles have got to get some offense here. Nice backdoor cut to Simpson. Puts it up and in. And that kind of stops the bleeding there a little bit. 40-33, the Eagles lead. Beverly, nice look down here. Pump fake, goes out today for 3. Good. And 30-second timeout over to Perry County Central. So we'll stay here. And Perry County Central, we were talking about this in that last break. They look like a completely different team. Looks like that, we said that half-court shot there that they waved off, that technical may have lit them up, may have got them fired up to come out here, because they did not stay in the locker room long at halftime either.
Yeah, I think that woke them up a little bit, and that timeout, I think, is one just, the game started speeding up on them, and, I think that Perry wants to slow it down, especially now that they've got it back within 4. So that's one taken. That's just, calm your guys down, tell them to keep doing what they're doing, and, at this rate, it'll be a close game all the way down to the end.
So 40-36 here. DeVries has it here at the top of the key. They try that little backdoor cut again. That time it was covered up. DeVries with those 3 fouls. Got to be careful here. Drives in. A little bit of a late whistle. And that foul on Day, I believe, is his 3rd. So that's something. Perry County Central only played 7 players in the first half. So foul trouble for them may be a bad thing, as now they have 2 with 3 fouls and 1 with 4. So Perry County Central here, 6-point lead for the Eagles as they bring it down. Gets it over to Beverly. Beverly over to Brock, out to Fannin. Over to Brock, looks in, nothing there. Puts a dribble down, out to Beverly. Beverly down on the baseline today, puts down a dribble, and he traveled. I thought they were going to call him out of bounds because his back foot shot out there. So 6-point lead as Rose is going to bring it down. 3:32 to go. Gets it over to Devers. Now to Hudson. Comes around. Simpson on that backdoor cut again. Puts it up and in.
Really nice play. Blake Simpson does a really good job of, Coach Newton calls it flaming, the back cut. He does a really good job of that.
Yeah, and Simpson's, he's not a scorer. That's not what he's out there. He's more, to kind of disrupt and to get your rebounds. And so getting these points from him, not only is that a big lift offensively, but that's a big lift to the whole team, and you got a guy that's not known to score coming out there and getting those points for you. Beverly in halfway down and came back out. Fannin gets the rebound. That was McLaren. Out to Fannin, over to Day, puts a dribble down. Nice spin. Not able to get it in. McLaren has his pocket pick. Ball's on the ground. And good sequence there. A lot of hustle. Perry County Central, 2 great looks that didn't fall.
Day only had 2 points at halftime, but, I've been really impressed with him as an offensive player.
They're going to get it to Fannin. He's going to bring it out. He gets it over to Day. Day's going to come around and get it to Beverly. Day over in front of the Perry County bench, splits the double team, goes up. No good. Ursulin's going to pull down the rebound. Rose has it, comes across half court. He's picked up by Beverly. Drives around the screen from Ursulin. Rose, 12-footer, tough shot. Jay looking for the foul. Didn't really see anything there you'd call a foul on, but Hudson has it behind the back. He's going to take it all the way here. Ball kind of knocked away there. Fannin picks up his 2nd. That'll be the team's 6th. So the Eagles will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 2:18. 8-point lead here for the Eagles. Out to Hudson. Down to Adams off the screen. 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Day. And he's going to push. Cut off there by Devries. Out to Fannin. Fannin picked up by Hudson. Going to get it to Beverly. Beverly drives. Pulls it back out there as the Eagles do a good job of cutting that off. Beverly again. Stop and start. Day over to Fannin. Fannin out top to Brock. Swing it around. Everybody's touching the ball. Good little backdoor underneath. Simpson gets called for the foul.
That was some good motion offense by Perry Central.
Yeah, that was very patient. That's probably been their most patient trip this whole game. And Brock not able to knock down the first. Does hit the second. 44-37, the Eagles lead. As Adams is going to bring it in here, minute 40 to go in the third quarter.
I look for Southern to try to get another back door here.
Ursuline, top of the key, and right there on cue. And that was just a silly foul from Dave. So DeVries will go to the line for two, as now Day has 4 fouls. And so Woods will check in for Perry County Central. And you basically have 4/5 of your starters either have 3 or 4 fouls for Perry County Central. And not able to knock down either free throw. 44-37 still, 7-point game. Ball's on the ground, picked up by McLaren. Gets it over to Beverly. Beverly over to Brock. Top of the key here to Fannin. He drives in, tough shot over Ursuline. And Hudson's going to end up with the rebound.
Yeah, if you're Perry, you just want to keep it close until midway through the fourth quarter so you can get your guys with foul trouble back in.
Over to Hudson, baseline, puts down a dribble, out to DeVries. 3 from the Eagle beat, no good. And Simpson comes flying out of nowhere. You had Hudson and Ursuline down there battling for that, and Simpson just flew from the other side of the court.
I thought for a minute he was going to dive into the stands.
Yep. 48 seconds to go here. Perry County Central brings it down. Brock. Yep. Hudson had both of those hands, and I thought Trent just stepped back like, nope, no way am I getting that foul call. So that foul on Hudson is his second. As Holbrook's going to check in here. Perry County Central to inbound. Nice little play there, Brock, on a little delay. They get the 3 out, no good. Beverly gets the rebound, 14-footers up, no good. McLaren fighting for the rebound. Beverly's going to end up with it. Drives in, and that's going to be a charge because he dropped that shoulder. Holbrook, good job taking the charge.
Really good take by Grant Holbrook. He's really good at taking charges. He knows when to and knows when not to.
So now Beverly picks up his third. So now you do have all the starters for Perry County Central with either 3 or 4 fouls. And with 19 seconds to go, Adams has it here over in front of Coach Newton. He's dribbling around, gets it to Simpson. Simpson over to Hudson. Hudson, deep 3, no good. Holbrook fights for the rebound. And the ball's going to go over to Perry County Central here with 2 seconds to go. So make sure you play some defense. They've proven they can hit this.
Yeah, smart move to get up.
Yeah, they were just
There's a foul.
Yeah, gonna get a foul. And if that's Beverly's 4th. And that's just an accidental foul. Nothing he could do about it. They had, I think it was Woods that came off the screen and was just standing there wide open, and they were trying really hard to get that ball to Beverly, and because of that, he picks up his 4th foul. Hudson's able to knock down the front end of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, this is huge for Madison Southern because I don't think anyone in here expected them to get points to end the half after Perry County took possession right there. in the quarter, I should say.
Hudson hits them both. And Fogel's going to come in here. Well, I figured they would put Fogel down on the inbounder, but
I wouldn't even get near anyone.
Beverly chucks it. No good. And that is the end of the third quarter. And we'll be back here for the final quarter here at Madison Southern. We'll take a break here on Wbontv.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Welcome back here to Madison Southern High School. Jeremy Grant and Jonah Wooten here with you. Going into the fourth quarter, here the Eagles lead by 9 over Perry County Central. And Perry County Central were about where we were at the end of the third quarter, but they had cut that lead to 4 at one point.
Yeah, the Eagles are honestly lucky to be up by 9 because all signs were pointing to Perry County, just to keep on cutting into that lead.
So Beverly's out there with his 4 fouls. McKenzie has 3. And Ursuline is going to go to work. Gets it to Hudson, top of the key. And he has that ball taken away by Woods. Oh, good move there by Fannin over to Beverly. Beverly's going to bring it out top. Gets it over to Brock. Back to Beverly. And nobody really guarding Beverly at that point. I don't think he realized they hadn't decided who was going to guard him. Woods. Spacing for Perry County Central is not really good over there. They were looking inside, but kind of got too many bodies in there. He's over to Woods, over to Beverly. Beverly again's got those 4 fouls, so has to be careful here. Drives in, leaves it for McKenzie, puts it up, and he's going to get the foul. So he'll have a chance to get the old-fashioned three-point play.
Perry County does a really good job of having really long offensive possessions and executing at the end. It's one thing to have a long offensive possession, but getting points out of it's a completely different part, and they do a good job of that right there.
Yeah, and you can tell some teams don't like to turn the offense over. They kind of start getting antsy after, a few passes, and they seem to be really content just kind of turn that offense over. As they cut the lead to 6, Rose has it top of the key. Picks it up, gets it over to Devers. Devers looks inside to Ursuline. Ursuline puts down a little move on McKenzie, and then Ursuline's going to draw the foul. Again, he had that spot. He got McKenzie beat there on the baseline, and then he had to want to throw that extra little shoulder. I'd like to see that move be a little bit smoother, see him go up in kind of one motion. But he's still going to go to the line. That free throw, no good.
One of my favorite parts about Brett's game in the post is how good of a passer he is out of the post. And a lot of his passes lead to wide open threes for the shooters of Madison Southern.
Yeah. So rattles home the second one, gets the lead back out to 7. As now Brock, that foul was on him, and I believe that was his 4th. So Perry County Central got a lot of foul problems here and a long way to go. Fannin gets it in to McKenzie. McKenzie a little too hard on the pass there as Adams gets it over to Rose. Rose lays it up and in. 9-point lead. That's the thing. Perry County Central cannot be really aggressive here because of all the foul trouble. Rose, Beverly got in there a little too tight, and Rose is going to lay it up and in. 4 points there off of steals. And there's a timeout, full timeout to Perry County Central, and we will take that timeout with them. We'll be back with you here on WBON-TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Welcome back to Madison Southern High School. Here, 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles up 11. Kind of extended this lead. It was 7 here early in the quarter. And Perry County Central, just a lot of foul trouble and really affecting what they can do on defense. And it's going to make it hard to come back. Of the 4 of the 5 people on the floor have 4 fouls for Perry County Central. So, excuse me. Brock drives in, lays it up and in. Hits the floor there as Adams. I don't know if he was trying to get out of the way or trying to take the charge.
I'm surprised we didn't have either a block or charge on that one.
Yeah. 9-point lead for the Eagles. Fogel has it top of the key, gets it over to Devers. That time they were looking for Simpson on that backdoor cut. He didn't have it. Adams drives around, down the baseline, and bodied up by Brock.
Going back to what we talked about, playing a lot of teams this year that you don't normally, as I believe
that's
Brock fouls out.
Yeah.
When you play a team out of region, the 11th region officials call games a lot tighter than 14th region refs. I mean, the girls team knows that firsthand as they traveled to Hazard a couple weeks ago. But, I mean, it's hard to – I mean, you got to figure out as a player how they're going to call the game. And it's – Perry's had to adjust to that throughout the game. It's been tough.
Yeah, and that's true in any sport. You know, like in volleyball, there's a big difference between playing like a 14th region team versus how the 11th region officials – because I know a lot of our 11th region officials, well, we went and watched Eastern play on Sunday, their volleyball team, and 3 of the 4 officials are officials we regularly have, they're refereeing OVC and SEC type games. So 1 free throw good there, 52-42. As Beverly has it top of the key, pulls out, drives in here, over Fogel, tough shot. Fogel gets the ball and gets it over to Adams. Adams pushing down the floor over to Simpson on the wing. Looks inside to Fogel, puts it up and in. Castle was going to try to take a charge, and Fogel didn't get near him.
Really good job of jump stopping, and Fogel also did a really good job of running the floor on that one.
Yeah, I always like it when a big man runs the floor.
Yeah, good pass by Blake Simpson, too, on that one.
Good hustle there by Adams. But the ball will go back over here to Perry County Central. Fannon's going to inbound to Beverly. Beverly has it top of the key. It was really hot in the first half. He was most of the points. It turned into
Good
Dave.
pass.
Good look. And McKenzie puts that one in and keeps it at a 10-point game. As we go here, 4 minutes to go roughly in the fourth quarter. Adams has it over here. Crossover, almost slipped, but keeps control of the ball. Out to Devers. Devers drives in, nothing there. Rose, deep three, no good. Simpson ends up with the rebound. Tough shot underneath, puts it up and in.
Great job by Blake.
Yeah, Blake's had a great second half here. So the Eagles go back up 12. Nice crossover by Beverly, 15-footer, good. So 10-point game still. Rose looks down. Trent thought about the three, gets it out to Jay. Jay Rose drives around. Cut off there by Fannin. Rose awfully dangerous to being called a carry, the way he puts that ball up in his palm sometimes. Scares me a little bit. Adams looks for Simpson. Good defense down there. He's not able to keep up with it. Tough angle on that pass, though. Good thought by Adams. But that's one of those, Blake has to get that clean to be able to go do something with it. And the fact that, he didn't get that clean, not really a lot he can do in that spot. We'll go to 3 minutes here in the game. Beverly drives down, another nice little move, 15-footer again. No good. Adams going to come down with the rebound. Adams looks up, ball knocked away. Day. Hudson ends up with it, no good. And
is that McKenzie's fifth? Or?
I think he only has, I think this is his fourth.
Okay. That's a tough foul because, Hudson had already shot the ball and almost landed and just landed right into him. And same thing happened earlier. McKenzie's just so much bigger that Hudson just bounced off of him.
Hudson, free throw no good. The free throw shooting for the Eagles has not been good today. I equate, in volleyball we talk about, I get so upset with girls when they miss serves because you're in control of that. Free throws, in basketball I'm big on that too because that's just you in the basket. And I know in the first half they only shot like 42% from the free throw line, and they're probably not a whole lot better after this second half. Perry County Central has had probably about 5 or 6 shots go halfway down and come back out. Just the rim not kind to him today.
Going back to missing serves, I know Brett Ursuline plays tennis. I'd say he would agree with you on that one.
And gonna get a charge.
Good take.
Good take, and again, that's just Beverly. Wasn't one of those like obvious where Trent was just set up. But Beverly was totally out of control coming in there. And Trent just did a good job of just getting in his way. And that's going to put Beverly on the bench with his 5th foul. So Hudson, some good pressure here from Perry County. And Simpson's going to end up with the ball, chases it down, out to Adams. Adams over to Hudson. Simpson has it, back out to Adams. 11-point game here. Adams drives in, 13-footer, no good. Holbrook ends up with the rebound, puts it up and in.
This is a good chance for the Eagles to close out a game.
Looks down, they're going to call that foul on the floor.
Going down the stretch this season, it's good to have some games where you have a lead, but it's not too close, not too much, that you have to close out.
So Eagles up 13 here. Adams going to end up with the ball. Rivers goes with the left hand, not able to put it in. Hudson almost had it, knocks it around. Trent ends up with it. Hudson down in the baseline. And Coach Newton called a timeout as Hudson knocks down the three. Coach Newton probably wishes he had that timeout back.
Feel bad for Hudson on that one.
Yeah, he was standing there kind of wide open, and then I heard the whistle. I thought there was an off-the-ball, maybe foul there. And that was as soon as they blew the whistle. I saw Coach Newton. He saw what was happening, and he just had this look like, probably shouldn't have done that. But that's the thing. We criticize the players a lot sometimes, but, coaches can, they make a mistake every once in a while. Make a call a timeout, or maybe make a move that they wish they could have back. So 59-46 here, as the Eagles will have possession when we come back here. Winding down, looks like they'll pick up a win. So for the week here, they'll pick up 2 wins and gave Madison Central all they could handle last night. So good week, especially coming off having a little break there. And sometimes having that little break can actually be a little blessing in disguise, to kind of get away and kind of not worry about basketball for a few days, and then come back and air's kind of cleared out and everything's a little bit better.
Yeah, I think every team responds differently, and the Eagles have definitely responded well to the COVID situation.
Yeah, I know we had Lexington Catholic had canceled a volleyball game with us, and we just had one game that week. And I was just like, I'm not even going to try to find another game. Let's take a week off here. And we came out the next 2 or 3 weeks, probably played as well as we had all season. So, those little breaks, like I said, they can be a little blessing in disguise for you here. As Adams hits the ground, able to keep it. Harris back out there now. And Fannin is going to pick up a foul. So and DeVries will go to the line here to shoot a couple. Rattles that one home. Minute 14, 14-point lead for the Eagles. Looks like they will improve to 5-7, I believe, on the year. As now Bannister checks in. So you've got all 4 seniors on the floor right now. Probably will stay that way here till the end of the game. Castle has it. Gets it over to Fannin. Fannin drives in. Over to Woods. Swings it out to Day. 3 is up and good. Perry County Central has not given up. I've liked their fight. And Adams couldn't gather that ball up. Dribbles it on the baseline. So with 50 seconds to go, it's a 12-point game. Perry County Central will have the ball. Day on the baseline over to Woods. Day's going to drive in, pull up, puts it up and in. Now it's a 10-point game with 40 seconds to go. They get it to Bannister. Bannister over to Holbrook. Holbrook leaves it over for Trent. Puts down a dribble, has it knocked away by Day. And after it ends up, it goes to Perry County Central. McKenzie drives down, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. And Holbrook's going to come down with the rebound. That might have made the last 20 seconds or so very interesting if he'd have got that in. So DeVries going to dribble it out here. 2 seconds, 1, and that'll be the game. Eagles win by 10 in a game that I don't know if it was this close or maybe close. It's hard to tell. This is one of those games you look at the scoreboard. Game feels like it was a little bit closer, but it also feels like it was a little bit bigger of a gap. Excuse me. But the Eagles pick up a win, and overall for the boys team, like I said, they've had a really good week, pick up 2 wins, and a really tough, hard-fought loss last night against Madison Central.
Yep, and a good performance today by the Eagles going into Valentine's Day tomorrow. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. We get a good 11th region battle tomorrow on the boys' side on Valentine's Day between Lexington Catholic, the top team in the region, and Madison Central. Rare Sunday matinee game. So if you're Madison Southern, you really want to watch that game to see where you stand among some of the top teams in the region. You know you can play with Madison Central close, so if they can give Lexington Catholic a game or beat them, that has to be really really good for the Eagles.
Yep. So kind of a tale of two different teams here. The Eagles, they rode the 3 there in the first half, and then the second half they went to that backdoor cut, were a little more methodical. So it's good when you can play a couple different styles and still be successful. They'll be back in action Monday, hopefully, depending on what the weather does, against the Central Kentucky home school, which I believe this is the 3rd time they've tried to get that game in. And then the girls will be in action as well. I know they're trying to get those Berea games rescheduled and in here pretty soon, as we're not very far from district tournament time. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today and tuning in. And this is Jeremy Grant on behalf of Jonah Wooten. Thank you all for watching here on WBON TV, and everybody have a good evening.